Hi, Gospel Guitarist here, and today I have a video with my newly remodeled studio. And I've gone online looking for other musicians' studio layouts and ideas, so I thought I would make a video as well, and I hope it inspires somebody to get creative with their own studio setup. What you're looking at right now is my little corner with all my gear and my printer station, which is basically a laptop desk which I keep my papers in and everything, and the printer is so huge that I decided to dedicate one area for the pens and business cards and printer paper and things like that, and this little raised area serves good for whatever I'm doing with the paper, you know, place to set stuff, so you want an area for that. So it works real well for a nice printer station and a nice place to stash my acoustic carbon amplifier and some MIDI controller. Anyway, this desk is not its original configuration. I found this desk at Kmart, and the shelving on it actually fit 19-inch rack equipment. I stumbled across it one day because I noticed the size was similar, so I took a piece of rack equipment and stuck it in the shelf, and lo and behold, it's just big enough, as you can see, to fit the gear into. Now, this desk was actually twice as high. It came way up here, and basically it was about 12 rack spaces, but it was really huge. So what I did was I decided to cut it down and keep the rest of it intact. And then this bottom area down here, where I have located some of my outboard gear and processors, there's actually two shelves. There's one underneath the cassette CD player, and there's another shelf underneath the Yamaha unit right here. There's actually another wooden shelf in there somewhere. See it? So anyway, this is like 13 spaces or so. And each of these top units are 6 spaces. So on the left side of me here is where I have all my mic preamps, which you can see are art units. I have 2 Pro channels and a TPS2. It's the non-digital, it's just the analog DPS unit. They do make a digital unit that plugs right into your computer, so you can use it as a computer interface. And then I got my Shure PG wireless on top for a lapel and handheld, or whatever I want to buy to plug into the thing. And a pair of cheap M Audio monitors here, which I still need to get the Auralex pads for underneath so that I can angle them up for my ears in the sitting position. I could put the speakers up on top up there, but I don't like the looks of that, and so I think it looks nicer and it's more compact this way. Plus, you know, they're just a little lower, so if I put the Auralex pads underneath them, they should be just fine. And then over here I have my a Boss guitar processor, a GX700 from the 90s, and a Digitech 2101 Studio Tube, which is now an Artist. It has all the upgrades in it. I did a video on that one. And then I got the mastering deck from Tascam, the CR rewritable 900 unit for mastering CDs that I make on the Tascam 2488 over here. Now the 2488 can do a master CD, but it doesn't write any of the labels or anything like that for the tracks or the name of the album or anything like that, where this guy over here does. So whatever I create on the Tascam, this deck, recording deck, I will use the CD in it to master down what I record, but I will be using this guy to do all the texting on the CD itself, on the final product. I haven't had a chance to use this too much, but I really like the 2488 so far from what I've been doing, just experimenting with it. It's a great deck. I love the way it's laid out, and for the money, especially now, I bought it just before they came out with the DP24, which is a little fancier, but I'm not going to regret purchasing this so close. That's just the way it goes sometimes. But it's a nice deck. It's got a long history, and I really like this deck so far. So I look forward to now writing my first Christian album so that I can record it on this workstation. And another quick note I wanted to point out was, if you can, get one of those guys. A little you can sit on that right in front of this workstation, and my guitar won't hit anything. It puts me up where I can look down on everything like the deck when I'm recording. So it becomes a very comfortable workstation while I'm actually playing the guitar or my bass. But this was an old computer desk I bought at Kmart. It was huge. It had CD racks in it where the monitors are sitting. Had these little plastic CD racks built in, and of course 2 shelves were where all the gear is plugged in now. But yeah, I stumbled into that. So you might want to check out desks out there and do measurements. Take a ruler with you if you're looking to do something like this. I don't think this desk is in production anymore. I only found them at Kmart. I never found them anywhere else. They had this light wood version, and then they had like a redwood version. But it works out really well for an audio workstation. Because none of the audio workstations out there were really fitting my need for the hundreds of dollars they wanted for those units. They're really nice if all you're doing is everything is on a MIDI keyboard and you're creating all your instruments for that. But I do a lot of analog stuff, acoustic guitar playing and things like that. So I want the ability to use my outboard gear if I need to, and I like using tube preamps. So some of those other units just don't have the space I need. So that's the recording side of my studio and the printer area, and then I have my guitars, of course, and the ever-present incense, much needed. As I swing back around, I got my JC 120 and my Boss M50 Old Faithful sitting over here in the corner, my little Hartke bass amp. And then on this side of the wall, or this side of the room along the wall, I have all of my computers. So I have my video editing workstation, which also, of course, records audio, which it's doing right now, as you can see. And then I have my gaming internet type PC, and then my laptop over there in the corner, and everything here charges. I got my Kindle, which can charge right here, and my phone charges here, and my reusable batteries, and my home phone recharges here. You just get so many knickknacks that need to be recharged all the time. It's like got to be a real pain. So now I've got a custom-made area equipped with, underneath I have 2 Furmans. I have a Furman over here for this half of the tables, and I have a Furman over here, which is in there, but you can't really see it. It's where the green light is. And then that powers this half of the table. Now I got my computer stashed underneath, and so from the distance it kind of looks like this. I like it. I think it works out real well, and it only costs about $40 to do, aside from already owning the tables. I think the tables were $15 a piece, so somewhere around $100 you can get a setup like this. So I bought 2 4-foot shelves at Lowe's, and I think they were like $13 a piece or so. And then the brackets, of course, to hang them on the wall. And then those tables are from Walmart. Just the normal everyday fold-up tables for general use. And it houses all my speakers. As you can see, I got 2 separate ones. I got a full surround sound system, and then I got an old Yamaha system with subwoofer on the gaming system. So that's it. That's my studio. A couple things hanging around over here, and a couple things hanging around over here. Had to get the double neck off the floor. The thing's just enormous. So still looking to do a rebuild on the double neck there. I just haven't gotten around to it, and if I can get the thing to play better, hopefully I'll get around to doing that and making a video just to show how it sounds too. I've not done that yet, so I apologize for taking so long, but other things are more important. So that is my studio. In case you were wondering what those cases are, that's my PA, which actually fits behind the door. So that's all stashed. And of course I have a closet behind me, and that's got the rest of the PA in it. So there it is. That's my little home studio, which I hope to do some serious recording throughout the winter. And I'm going to start writing probably this summer or early fall, and start using this gear for my next album. So thanks for watching the video. I hope you found it inspiring. Just even if you're just a computer nut, there's a computer station ideas, and over here you got your audio ideas. So I hope you found it helpful. Subscribe, share the video, and like the video, and I shall see you in the next video. Have a good day now.